Hey guys, excuse me there. Hey guys, Shall Andy here. It's currently 1:40 a.m. I think, and I'm too lazy to turn on my lamp, so this video is going to be pitch black. You can just use your imagination. So, I'm really not sure what this video is going to be titled, but yeah, I didn't really plan out what I was going to say in advance, but basically, a couple minutes ago, I was, scrolling through YouTube, as you do when it's late at night and you don't want to sleep. I was scrolling through YouTube, and I saw this video by this channel named Unique Namosaurus, I think it's called. I'd watched a couple other videos before. I'll talk about them, like my thoughts on them in a second, but the video was called, I think PewDiePie, why PewDiePie is the most underrated YouTuber. And you know what? That piqued my curiosity, so I clicked on it. And something about the video, like, I don't know, maybe it's the fact that they used Desperately Safe from Off, which is my favorite track and always gets me in a melancholic mood. Maybe it's the actual content of the video where he's talking about how he has respect for PewDiePie for, like, realizing that, because PewDiePie, if you don't know, he founded his YouTube empire. He is the most subscribed channel on YouTube, and he got that far by, basically pioneering the Let's Play genre. Like, he was the first big Let's Player, and he set the trend of, like, the way that Let's Players play games. He set the bar of he set the standard of what Let's Play humor should be, or, like, standard Let's Play humor, and he paved the way for other YouTubers like, Jack, Septiceye, and Markiplier to, rise to fame as well. But in recent months or recent years, he has kind of renounced that. He has stated multiple times that doing Let's Plays and acting all hyperactive and screaming and doing those, like, really over-the-top reactions, like, that just isn't what he wants to do anymore. He was faking it for most of the time. It just didn't bring him any satisfaction, and so now he's kind of shifted away from that style of video making, and his content is really weird recently. Like, there was the whole fiasco with him being a Nazi or whatever, being anti-Semitic. Is that how you say it? I don't know. And also the whole controversy of him saying the N-word on stream. Like, he has changed his content up from the stereotypical Let's Play formula, and he just makes whatever the hell he wants now. Like, his videos are very surreal, and not surreal, but they're very strange. And they're very, like the guy, Unique Namosaurus, is basically saying, like, his favorite video of PewDiePie's is just this very down-to-earth, very human video where PewDiePie just talks about his favorite, like, story, or, like, his favorite work of art, which is this anime, which was this manga, which is like a sci-fi robot post-apocalyptic thing. And it's just however many minutes of PewDiePie just, like, sitting down at a microphone and talking about how much he likes this anime manga thing. And, Unique Namosaurus is talking about how, that sort of encapsulates why YouTube is such, like, a unique and powerful medium, because, like, there's very few mediums out there that allow you to be so, like, just directly expressive to an audience. Like, you can't really make a movie about why you like this certain manga. You can't really make a song about it. You can't really, maybe you could publish an essay about it, but, like, just the ability that YouTube grants you to just sit in front of a camera and talk about what you're feeling, like I'm doing right now, is a very unique thing, and PewDiePie sort of captures that unique opportunity the best, like, out of all the major YouTubers. At least that was the argument he was making. And I didn't finish the video because, it was making me feel very, like, I don't know what the word is. Like, I get that feeling a lot where it's just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just this, like, it's almost like this aching feeling, like, that I can feel, like, in my chest and in my stomach. And I don't even know what it is. It's just, like, I just feel like, and I don't want to say unsatisfied, but, like, I feel just like I'm missing something, or, like, I guess you could call, like, it's sort of similar to homesickness, but not really, because, I'm not missing home. It just feels like, it's this feeling that, like, that I'm not, like, this video doesn't make any sense. It's just this feeling that, like, I'm not, this is gonna sound melodramatic, but, like, I'm not happy with where I am. Is that the word? Or, like, I'm not happy with the current situation. I don't know, dude. Feelings are hard. Emotions are weird. I'm bad at reading my own emotions. I'm bad at reading other people's emotions. But yeah, I think, brief segue. It's sort of like this, because I posted about this on Twitter a while ago. But, like, sometimes I just get this feeling of, like, holy shit, there's so much to do in this world. There's so many books to read. There's so many movies to watch, games to play, places to visit, people to talk to. It's just like there's so much out there, and I just get overcome with this urge to create. I want to create something. I want to make something that lasts. I want to make something that, God help and forgive me. I want to build something that's gonna outlive me. That good old Hamilton vibe going on. Like, just, I don't know. I get overcome with these emotions very often. Like, I'm a very go with my gut kind of guy. Like, I didn't used to be, but, like, I've kind of started doing that recently. Like, if my gut says, hey, we should go get some Wendy's, I'll get in my car and get some Wendy's, even if it's maybe not the most rational thing to do. Because, I'm of the opinion that, like, if you don't listen to your gut, you're just, like, what if I didn't go to the Wendy's and I just, squandered my opportunity, and, like, later down the line, I'm going to be like, oh, damn, I should have gone to that Wendy's, and I just feel regretful. Like, maybe going to the Wendy's wasn't the best usage of money, and maybe, like, I'm gonna, like, not be hungry later, but is that worse than feeling regretful? I don't know. Like, I'm getting off topic, but, like, I'm still, only 17. I'm still a teenager. Still, well, I'm out of puberty, but, like, I'm still figuring out, like, who I am and what I am and how my brain works. So, like, I get overcome with these flashes of emotion that I can't really pinpoint, but they just leave me feeling very strange. And that same sort of, like, flash of emotion is what leading me to record this, because I needed to express my thoughts somehow, right? I can't just, if there was no way I'd be able to go to bed after watching that video. I don't know. Just something about the video, like, maybe it was the music, maybe it was the content, maybe it was the fact that guy, Unique Namosaurus, like, he made a video saying, like, I kind of hate Undertale, and apparently in the video, I didn't really watch the video, because I'm not very good at with dealing with opinions different than mine. I'm going to be honest about that. Like, I'm bad with opinions. Like, I get very easily, like, annoyed with people who have different opinions, which is bad, and I know it's bad, but it's, like, it's difficult to change that. A lot of stuff is very deeply ingrained in who I am, and it's very, I find it very difficult to change that, obviously. But yeah, like, in the video, apparently he dedicated a section to how, like, he didn't like the character Papyrus and stuff, and, like, he didn't really understand why people like Papyrus, and, like, that bothered the absolute hell out of me, because, I'm a huge Papyrus fanboy. Like, he's my favorite character, and I could go on for hours and hours about how great he is. So, like, I don't know, like, the fact that that Mr. Unique Namosaurus doesn't like Papyrus somehow, like, turned me off from the channel or something. I don't know, but, like, it was just a combination of these weird things that made the video just really emotional. Like, it just hit me really hard emotionally. There's just this video about how PewDiePie maybe isn't as bad as you think. Like, watching the video somehow really resonated with me, and like for a second I thought I was gonna cry. Like, I usually don't cry when I'm like watching videos or listening to music with me, but like I thought I was gonna cry. I don't know, it was really weird. And I didn't finish the video. I got like 4 minutes left. The video was exactly 10 minutes, which I think is a pretty good, like, I wouldn't say like a roast of PewDiePie, but it's a good like commentary about how he does, stretch his videos out to 10 minutes to get ad revenue. This video just passed the 10-minute mark too. I'm totally making lots of money off of this. But like, I couldn't help but apply what he was saying to my channel. Like, something I've always prided, well, not always, but like something I have that I do pride my channel on is that I'm very open with you guys. Like, in the beginning of the channel, it was just me, this individual playing Undertale covers. But even then, there was still some personality to the channel. I'd put funny stuff in the description. I'd put piano in the names of the videos. I'd reply to every single one of my comments. I always prided myself on like not just being like a content machine for the audience. Like I wanted to actively interact with the audience and make a name for myself and like be someone. Because like, I don't like channels that just produce content and they don't like. I like channels where there really seems to be this sort of intimate connection between the viewer base and the content creator, and like the content creator isn't afraid to take risks with the content they produce. Like the Batesy is a great example. I love that guy. Just the bond he has with his subscribers is just incredible. Like, everybody fucking loves that guy, and he can make whatever he wants. He just uploads, like, he's mainly a Let's Player guy who does like SCP videos, but he can just upload a video of him riding a mountain bike and people will like it because they like him so much. And there are people out there like Zin or Shin, however you pronounce her name. She's a Hamilton. Well, she's an animatic maker. I don't think she wants to be associated solely with Hamilton, but that's what she's most known for. But Zin, like, she is fucking adored by her community. Like, people call her like Queen Shin, and I have not seen a single comment anywhere on her videos like saying even the slightest mean thing about her. Like, people fucking worship her. Like, the bond she has with the community is just unbelievable. And I really like people who do that, because it's like, that's what YouTube's all about. Like, what, I can't really think of an example of like maybe like Watch Mojo or something. Well, that's like that's a really easy dumb target. Like, I'm trying to think of a big channel that just I can't really get into because I just don't feel like I just don't feel any sort of connection with the YouTuber. I can't really think of one off the top of my head, but I've always prided on that sort of connection between the viewer and the audience, between the YouTuber and the audience, and I feel like that's like, since the start of my channel, obviously that's grown a lot since I've started. For the longest time I didn't even talk in my videos. I was too nervous to show my voice, and talking to an audience has definitely improved my self-confidence in that regard. Like, I used to dislike my voice a lot because I thought it was really annoying and I didn't think people would like hearing it, but you guys proved me wrong on that front, so I really appreciate that. I started streaming, I started talking about whatever. I started talking about like ceremonies and like just filming random videos of socks. Like, as I said, I really admire content creators who just create whatever they want and they create what's on their mind, and they don't like censor themselves or restrict themselves for the sake of their audience. Something I really appreciate in a content creator. And I feel like this is gonna sound melodramatic, but I feel like nowadays I don't really have that as much as I used to. Like, Nowadays, I either produce two kinds of videos: piano covers, usually requests from viewers because I don't really feel as motivated to. I'm not really feeling anything at the moment. Like maybe after I play Night in the Woods all the way through, if I do, then maybe I'll do a piano cover of Die Anywhere Else or something. But usually it's piano covers that fans have. Why do I call them fans? What the hell? Piano covers that viewers have requested, or streams of games that viewers have requested. I am definitely enjoying Night in the Woods. I'm enjoying Mother 3. I'm enjoying Hotline Miami 2. I'm going to enjoy Cuphead. But those are the two videos that I produce nowadays. There's not much variation. Streams are extremely fun, but they can be pretty repetitive when you do them too much. Maybe I should do another chill stream because those aren't repetitive at all. That sounded sarcastic, but they're not. They're always different every single time. But if you take a look back to a couple months ago, or maybe half a year ago, maybe even a year ago. Was it really that long ago? Doesn't feel like it. If you look back to the era, I'm gonna call it the "fuck you Jacob.avi" era, because I think that video perfectly encapsulates what that era of my channel was like. Because if you don't know fuck you Jacob.avi, it's a video I've said multiple times on the stream that it is my least favorite video on the channel, and I've considered deleting it multiple times. Fuck you Jacob.avi is a video, 20-second, maybe 30-second video of me pouring a jug of milk and drinking it and saying "fuck you Jacob, get destroyed," and then ending the video. And I provided context in the description because my friend Jacob the Quiz Guy claimed that I couldn't drink, Asians couldn't drink milk for some stupid reason. He thought that all Asians were lactose intolerant, even though I drink a gallon of milk every 3 days or 2 days. But anyway, that's besides the point. And I have expressed animosity towards that video because it has 400 views, and some of my piano covers don't have 400 views, and I worked way harder on those piano covers than on fuck you Jacob.avi. I was always, I wouldn't say bitter, but I was always, ever since I uploaded the video, I was annoyed at how popular the video got. But watching the video about PewDiePie and those types of content creators, it kind of made me have this epiphany where I was just thinking of course it would get that many videos. Of course it's gonna get that many views. It's precisely because it's me drinking a fucking glass of milk on camera that it's gonna get that many views. Because it's stepping out of the box. It's getting out of my sort of formula. It's something new, something different. And it's been a while since I've done something different. Back in that time, I would upload videos of me bringing socks into his cage, and I would tell my mom, hey, can you turn off the lights when I'm playing his theme so I can transition into Gasser's theme. And there was just so much excitement about oh, I could make this video, and I was making a piano theory where I would write a really badly written parody of game theory. People liked it, and I was just so excited to make whatever video I wanted. And there was so many videos added to the miscellaneous category in that section of the channel's life. The last video I added to the miscellaneous section was an emotional outburst on piano, which is one of my favorite videos in recent memory, and many of you guys agreed, and many of you guys really liked that video, which I was very surprised about. I was almost not going to upload that video because at the time of recording, I was very burdened by a lot of stuff. Excuse me. I was very unhappy with a lot of stuff, and the only way I could think of expressing that frustration was through the piano. And for whatever reason, I wanted a quote unquote live audience for that. So I just grabbed the camera and started going, and it did help me. I felt a lot better after doing it, but I was considering no one wants to see this. No one wants to see me sit and sigh and slap my legs and play really sloppily for 30 minutes. But apparently people did. And I think the miscellaneous section of my channel is without a doubt the lowest quality section of my channel. There's shit posts in there, there's videos that took like 10 minutes to make in there. There's videos that are just like that are just complete and utter jokes in there. And I deleted a couple of videos in there because I just didn't think they needed to be there anymore. I'm trying to think. I think I deleted Eldritch Abomination Trousel. That one's a very old one. Only long time fans will remember that one. There were some other miscellaneous videos I deleted. I don't remember, but there were some I deleted because I was like, why are these here? I don't need these around. Like, they're just, they're not a piano cover, they're not a stream. What are they doing on the channel? And I think that watching that video just kind of broke me out of that mindset. It made me realize that, like, this sounds like I'm like, oh, I hate piano covers, I hate streams, oh, I hate you all. No, it's just like, the video kind of reminded me that, like, yeah, this is my channel. I can do whatever I want on here. Like, maybe it won't get as many views as a piano cover, but, it'll be fun. And ideally, you guys will enjoy it because it's me doing whatever. Like, ideally, you guys are here for me and not just the piano covers and the streams. So, like, it'll be a win-win situation. So, I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say here is that, like, expect more random videos like this, like me talking about the state of my YouTube channel like 2 in the morning when I have a math test tomorrow and an essay to write. Like, yeah, just expect this kind of stuff. Might just, like, what am I trying to say here? Like, just, I don't want to feel like restricted in this channel. I don't want to feel like there's a barrier between you, like, the audience and me. Like, I don't want to feel like, oh, I shouldn't upload this video because maybe they won't like it, or maybe they won't, like, that it's not going to do anything, right? It's not going to do anything for me. It's not going to do anything for you. I should just make whatever's on my mind, whether it's piano cover or stream or not. If it's a shit post, then just let it be a shit post. I mean, I don't really have any ideas at the moment because, it is late and I'm tired and I'm not really thinking straight. But, like, if I have an idea to a video to make, then why not just make it, I think I have been kind of unsatisfied with the state of the channel for quite a long time, and I never could really place my finger on. I upload a piano cover, and I receive all these, like, extremely supportive and encouraging comments, and I feel good about it. But I always feel in the back of my mind, like, there's something missing. Like, what am I missing? And I think it's just stuff like this. It's just stuff like me just sitting down and talking to my phone for 23 minutes. I don't know. I've gone through similar stretches or, like, mindsets with this channel before. Like, there are several videos on this channel talking about, like, oh, I'm sorry about not doing enough piano covers, I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm still figuring out what to do with this channel. I don't think anyone really knows. Even, like, people like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie don't really know what they're doing with their channels, because, like, YouTube is a weird place, and it's hard to know what to make at times. Like, should you make what you want? Should you make what's good? Like, should you make what's like high quality? Should you make what's just what you want to make? Should you make what your fans want? Like, it's confusing, but yeah, Unique Namosaurus has convinced me to start doing whatever with this channel again. And I mean, if you guys didn't like that era, that's a pretentious word to use here, but, like, if you didn't like that segment of the channel, then I don't know what to tell you. Just don't watch the videos, I guess. Just watch the streams and the piano covers. I mean, I can't really guarantee that I'm going to follow up this video with any. Maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and be like, what the fuck was I saying? That was just idiotic. I'm not going to make random videos. I'm going to do what I've always been doing, right? But I don't know. It's 2 a.m. I don't know what I'm saying. It's 2 a.m. and I got overcome with emotion by a stupid video about PewDiePie, so yeah, don't expect me to make very much sense. I want to keep talking to the camera, because talking to a camera is comforting. If you never talk to a camera, try it. It's a great way to just, if you feel like there's too much in your mind, just type out or think about, just talk to a camera. Even if you don't plan to upload it anywhere, just talk to it, and maybe you could listen back to it like later. It's good to get your thoughts down somehow. What else was I going to talk about? There's something on my mind. Okay, so on the topic of not really knowing who I am and not knowing myself because I'm only 17, I was thinking like, so earlier today, that sounded like I was just suddenly starting a new topic. No, this is like related to what I was talking about earlier. So like earlier today, I was in gym class, and in gym class, I'm kind of like the butt of many jokes of gym class. Like, they don't like shove me against lockers and like steal my lunch money or anything, but they, I'm kind of treated as like a living meme in the gym class. Like, people will be like, yeah, and we're gonna kick some ass today, and I'll be like, yeah, sure. And if I'm on a person's team, that person's team is basically down a player because I don't do shit. I just sit around, and if I catch the ball, then I'll just like freak out and die. So we're doing the basketball unit right now, and it's kind of a meme among the players of both teams, just pass to me and be like, yeah, and you shoot, and I'll completely fucking miss, and they'd be like, oh no, Shandy, no. It's like, the captain of the team I'm on is always like, come on, like, yeah, Andy, let's go, we're gonna make something happen today, we get some miracle done today. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. But today I actually, like, I don't know why, but I was kind of into it. Like, I was, I wasn't good, obviously. Like, I wasn't doing good. I was like, I did take a shot at one point and I missed completely. Like, it was just awful how horribly I missed. But like, I was actually trying today. Like, I was trying to like block people and like steal the ball from them and like pass and stuff. And I was like literally like diving to the ground to try to like steal the basketball from people, and like I at one point I grabbed the ball and some guy tried to steal it, and I just like hugged it to my chest and I wouldn't let go. And it felt like, people, the team captain was kind of like, wow, you're putting in some effort today, like putting in more effort today, like this is what I'd like to see. And it felt kind of good. Like, I don't want to say I pride myself in like a lack of assertiveness, like that's a really bad way to put it, but like, I've always, not always, but like, I kind of, what's the word? I wouldn't say take pride, but like, I kind of, find, I've always viewed myself as like, oh yeah, that's me. I am the kid who does nothing in gym class and just, sits around and, is the butt of jokes and like, doesn't really apply themselves very much in like sports or anything. I just was like, yeah, that's who I am. I don't really, like, yeah, that's who I am. It's part of who I am. I accept that. But like, that ties into a greater sense of like, I am the guy who isn't, like the most assertive masculine guy in the world. Like, anyone who's been on my channel for too long will attest to that. Like, I'm not, a buff manly boy. I do sort of pride myself in that. Like, I don't really want to be like a dude bro jock, obviously. And like at the I almost kind of view assertive as like a negatively connotated word, because like I don't want to be a person who's so assertive that they just like put their own priorities above everyone else, and they're so assertive that like they don't care about others, and they're oh god, my like throat hurts from talking, and like I have like a upset stomach. I don't know what's going on, but like I always thought like that's who I am, but like that just trying that hard in basketball out of nowhere just kind of made me think like, is that what's good for me? Is like being this sort of non assertive, sort of withdrawn I wouldn't say shy, but like, what's the word? I can't really think very straight right now. But just like, it made me think like, is this who I am, or is this just who I say I am? Like, should I change? Should I try to be more assertive? Should I try to be more, like committed and like try to dedicate, like try to like apply myself more to stuff that I usually don't, like sports? Should I do this? Am I really like I we had a complete identity crisis because of basketball, and it just felt really weird. And like, what am I trying to say here? Like I just started like, who am I? Am I not unique? Maybe I'm not here at all. Look, the faker. Yeah, that's Persona 5. Yeah, just maybe like, who am I really? Like, what do I want to be? Because I don't even know if I want to be more assertive or not. Like, what do I want? I have no idea. And it's just really weird. And it's just sense of like just a sense of like identity, and this question of like, who do I want to be, and all that, and what's my ideal self? Like I was thinking like my ideal self is probably Roger, because like I idolize Roger and I think he's an amazing person. But, like, do I want to be a carbon copy of Roger? Like that doesn't sound like a good idea. I don't want to base my entire existence around emulating another person, right? And if, like, Roger's a great person, but I don't want to be exactly like him. There are some traits of myself that I value that he doesn't have, or like he has differently. And it was just a really complicated issue, and I didn't really know what to think about it at the time. And there's a lot of other stuff that's on my mind that's bothering me. But it is kind of personal. I mean, there has to be some degree of separation between the audience and the YouTuber, as unfortunate as, I can't just like live stream every second of my day. As much as I kind of wish that I could, that would be kind of cool. But like I can't, you guys can't just be like 24/7 a window into my life and just know my every little secret and every detail of my personal life. That'd just be disastrous. And like, it'd be draining on me. You guys might not want to know all the details. It would be harmful to people in my life who wouldn't want to be like publicized and exposed. So as much as I wish there could just be 100% transparency, that just isn't practical. So yeah, there is some stuff that's on my mind, but I can't really talk about it right, like, to a wide audience, unfortunately. What else was on my mind that inspired me to make this video? I've talked about, I don't really feel like talking about senioritis right now. I've talked about it on my streams and Twitter and stuff already. I can't bring myself to care about school. There's so much I could talk about. Like, I could talk about the whole National Merit Scholarship thing that I got recently, and like, I could talk about, stuff at school, or like, stuff on Twitter that happened, like with this one wrestling like GIF maker that I follow, who like I'm having a conversation with. That's cool. And like I could talk about this, and this, and like, oh, did you like all this stuff that I want to talk about. I'm kind of starting to see like why it is so difficult to have that bond with the audience and the YouTuber. Like, where do I draw the line? Like, what do I talk about? What do I not talk about? It's difficult. Being a YouTuber is difficult. Listen to me complain. I don't want to end the video. I feel like I'm gonna feel lonely after I end the video. I don't know if I've said it enough on this channel, but like I really do appreciate my viewer base. Like, it's changed a lot over the years. Some of my old time viewers don't show up anymore, and I'm getting new viewers constantly. But like, either way, I just really appreciate, like, it's a very strange experience to know that over 1,700 people. You could fill a stadium with 1,700 people. There's 3,000 people in my school. That's half the people in my school. If you took one out of, if you, that's basically saying like one out of every two people that in your school likes your content enough to want to be notified when you post new content. And obviously I don't get over 1,700 videos per view. Like not every single one of my subscribers clicks on my videos, and even fewer of them like the video and comment on the video and really make their presence known. But like maybe the group of viewers who consistently watch everything I upload and comment and really become a part of the community is maybe like a couple dozen at most. Like those dozen people, like they make a huge difference. Like just the knowledge that there are people out there that like just like me enough to, willingly devote their time to this kind of stuff that I produce, and are willing to interact with me and have this sort of conversation with me in the comment section like that. That does a lot for a person's self-confidence, and does a lot for a person's social skills, and that does a lot for a person's ability to talk to people, and it does a lot for someone's just overall happiness. So yeah, you've heard it 1,000 times from different YouTubers, but thanks for sticking around. Thanks for being there. It's weird. YouTube is weird. It's just so weird. I don't know what to say even. I don't want to go to bed. I kind of want to live stream, but I did. The reason why I live streamed the reason why I recorded this video instead of live streaming was because I knew that if I live streamed it, I would get distracted by people's chatting immediately, and I just forget what I was trying to talk about in an instant. So yeah, I'm having trouble keeping my. All of a sudden now, I just feel like 1,000 times more tired than I was before. I'm having trouble even talking at this point. I'm so tired. Holy shit, where did that come from? I can't keep my eyes open. I don't know what this video is even about, and there's no visuals either, so that really helps too, doesn't it? If you watched all the way to the end, then I really appreciate it, and I love you. That was out of blue. I don't want to just throw on the phrase "I love you," because it is a very impactful phrase, and it should be saved for a special occasion. But seriously, if you took the time to listen to me just ramble about all the things on my mind and all the things that I have to say about my YouTube channel and my life and myself and my own issues, then yes, I really appreciate you, and I'm thankful that you are around, and you are very helpful, and yeah, that is very good. Thank you. Love you. I love people who do that, who are just willing to listen and all that. Go on a date with me. Yeah. I bet you when I upload this video, there's gonna be so many people being like, "You woke me up with your stupid notification. What are you even doing?" A couple of my friends aren't gonna be happy about the fact that I'm up this late, but what can you do? I can't keep talking. I'm so tired. Holy shit, I'm gonna end the video. I feel like I should. I can't even talk. Holy fuck. So to recap, YouTube is cool, and I want to start being more free with what I upload, and I don't know who I am, and I want to figure that out. And this is the kind of video that you could probably expect, maybe, I don't know. And yeah, that's it. I'm tired as fuck. Holy shit, I'm gonna fail my test tomorrow and bomb the essay. Great. It'll be worth it if this video is well received though, so yeah. I think I feel better. I don't know. I don't know how to What will it take just to find that special day? Let's sing your reality to close this out, shall we? No, I'm too tired to do that. What am I doing? It's 2 a.m. What am I fucking doing? Ah! Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, bye. I've said that multiple times. I can't bring myself to press the button. I don't want to go back to being alone in my room. It's because it's funny. Even when you're talking to nobody, I am talking to myself right now. I'm talking to my phone, maybe, but I am talking to myself. I am the only person who's hearing this. But the knowledge that this video is going to be going on YouTube, it feels like I'm talking to someone, and that's what matters. So.